Hello, good morning. It's Zoe here, and in today's video, we are going to cover all things boobs because as a female body transformation specialist, trust me, I get this question in comments, in direct messages, in emails saying, how do I make my boobs bigger? How do I make them smaller? How do I make them more lifted? And today we are going to go over a couple tips that you can incorporate into your routine to help you get the best results possible when it comes to this area of our body. But first, what we need to do is take a quick little anatomy lesson to make sure that we have realistic expectations, to make sure that we're knowledgeable. And of course, please do know that this is coming from a place of love and support and me just wanting to help you feel confident in your own skin. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So first things first, we're going to talk about anatomy of the breast. So of course there is fatty tissue there, but there's also Cooper's ligaments, and those are basically our body's natural built-in bra. And those ligaments are what hold the breasts up. Now there are exercises that we can do for the Cooper's ligaments, and I'm going to be getting into those. Then of course we have the pec muscles. Those are the muscles that help us to squeeze the arms together to push something away. We have pectoralis major and minor in the chest as well. So when it comes to getting a little bit of a lift in this area, we of course need to work on the muscles as well as those Cooper's ligaments, which is our built-in push-up bra, we could call it, which we all have. But of course, we also need to address the fact that our breasts are affected by our body fat. So most of us can agree that when we gain weight and when we increase our weight, the rest of the body expands. And when we decrease our weight, the opposite happens as well. So of course, when women are saying to me, I want bigger or I want smaller, I mean, of course, our genetics and what we naturally have is a big part of that, where we naturally store fat as well. But gaining and losing weight can make a big difference as well. And then, of course, there's nursing, pregnancy, and all of that, which we're just not even really going to get into too much today. But what I do want to share with you is a couple exercises that are out of my total body toning routine that you can find at the link around this video. And what I love about this routine is that we use a little resistance band like this to help us tone and strengthen the muscles. And for a lot of women in our community, we've found that when we get stronger in the upper body, when we help to improve our posture, that's when we get those noticeable differences within the chest area as well. So I'm going to share with you a couple great at-home exercises that you can do using a little loop resistance band just like this. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, first thing I want to say is plank, which you don't even need to use this band for plank. But plank is a great exercise, but there are a couple little tweaks we need to think about when it comes to plank. So I'm going to come on down and show you a plank. Let's give this a try. Now, plank is a very common exercise for a good reason. It really does work the entire body, the arms, the legs, the core muscles. But one main thing I want you to focus on when you're in your plank is, rather than letting the shoulder blades squeeze together, push the shoulder blades apart. So you're really pushing the shoulder blades apart, and as you do that, you'll feel all the muscles of the chest engage. So push the shoulder blades apart. Another thing you can think about is with the hands, think about squeezing in. Your hands aren't going to move on the floor, but just that action of squeezing in really helps to engage the chest as well. So that's how you can up the activity in the chest, in those muscles, when you're in your plank. Just by, again, let me show you, rather than shoulder blades together, push the shoulder blades apart and squeeze the chest by thinking about drawing the arms in towards one another. So that is exercise number 1. And of course, I have plank incorporated into that routine that I was talking about because it is such a great staple exercise. And I 100% believe that should be part of your exercise routine. So that is number 1. Number 2, you guys know in yoga, or you might not know, we do this prayer position with the hands a lot. I call it Namaste or prayer hands. It's also known as Anjali Mudra. But when we press the palms together, and you can try this with me right now. I know that your hand's free. Set your phone down. Press your palms together and really try and press them together. So rather than having them right into your chest, have them just a little further out and press. And you'll be able to feel how that squeezes the chest. But this action of squeezing together is one of the best ways that we can work those Cooper's ligaments, which are found inside the breast tissue and help to lift and support everything. So anything where we're pushing the palms together is great. So there's another great little tip how during any yoga burn practice or workout, you can really engage those muscles and those ligaments just by simply pressing the palms together. If you wanted to do a few reps, you could just press and release, press and release, and say do 10 or 15 reps a day. That's another idea, right? Now, I'm gonna get into probably one of the tougher exercises for us women because we're just not as naturally strong as men when it comes to the upper body area. But I have an amazing, amazing hack for you using this resistance band to make push-ups so much more comfortable and easy. And then as you progress and get stronger and better at push-ups, you can take off your little training wheels. So let's go ahead and I will show you real quick. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take your loop resistance band and slide it up to your upper arms like so. Now what you're gonna do is get down into a push-up position. Of course, we could do a push-up from the knees or the toes. Then what you're gonna do is lower down into your push-up and press straight back up. Lower down, press straight up. Now, what's amazing is when you have this band on you, what it does is it's like a little spring. So it pushes against and takes some of the weight of your body and makes it easier for you to push up. Just by trying that simple little hack with this loop resistance band can really make a big difference in how enjoyable the push-ups are. And I do like to encourage women to try push-ups from the toes because it's more comfortable. You're not on your knees, but also being on the toes means that we work our core a little bit more. So this is a great way to enable you to do more push-ups from your toes without causing any strain, without sacrificing your form. So those are 3 of my favorite exercises for the chest area. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that helps you to see and understand why we are all so different. And of course, that's what's so amazing about our community. We have women from all different walks of life, mothers, grandmothers, women who are just starting out on their fitness or yoga journey, or women who have been practicing for years and years. But the one thing that we have in common is that we can take an approach to make sure that we are working to feel confident in our own skin, but also being realistic and just accepting what we got because, hey, we're all beautiful in our own way, right? So I would highly suggest that you tap the link I placed for you around this video. Head on over to see the full 15-minute at-home total body sculpting routine that I've put together for you. And not only do we work the chest, we work the upper body, and I really do feel like that helps as well when we get stronger in the arms, when we get stronger in the back, because of course our posture can be affected by the chest as well. So when we work to have that great posture, to have a lean, strong body, that's when we really do feel our best. So I can't wait to walk you through the workout on the next page. I'm wishing you a really, really great day. Thanks so much for joining me, and do share this video if you found it helpful. We'll talk to you again soon. Big hugs. Bye-bye.